What are the three greatest threats facing the U.S. from a military aspect?
I don't know if I could really winnow it down to three, but I've been these things in that there are two nation states that are looking at their neighbors aggressively, and that would of course be Russia and China, and we would like to see them rise in a responsible way, not an irresponsible way. It's okay for China to rise as a power in the world as long as they do it responsibly. But we're very mindful of those two potential threats. We have two nation states out there that are mid-sized powers that are aggressive, insecure, authoritarian states, and that would be North Korea and Iran, who believe that they need to have weapons of mass destruction in order to protect the stability of their regime, and that's dangerous, so that's a potential threat. I mentioned the terrorist threat earlier that is continually transforming itself, and we have to stay ahead of that threat. We also have transnational criminal organizations that are tearing at the fabric of our Latin American neighbors, and we need to spend a little bit more time as a whole government, not just as a military, looking after that deep problem. And then finally, there are natural disasters out there, whether they are physical disasters, hurricanes, earthquakes alike, or whether they're biological disasters, with Ebola rising in Africa and other viruses. The Lassa virus in West Africa is almost as bad a threat. So a whole host of problems out there, and we just have to make sure that we consciously look after the prioritized range of U.S. national security interests and make sure that we're prepared to manage all those threats. I do think that one of the things that I've heard other people point out as a threat is an increasingly fractious political environment in the country that is going to make it harder for us to gather the resources we need in order to take care of some of these problems. And that's a problem I have to worry about in D.C. every day.